Hi everybody, Bunny Berry here, 100-Day Rafu Challenge Day 22. This morning, all morning, I've been like, what am I forgetting to do? I'm forgetting the Mini Challenge 3 workbook. It's coming. I keep forgetting about it. Made myself a note. So, I've been trying to figure out what I was going to do with my young coconuts. And, you know, it's one of those things where it's a special treat for me because we don't live in a town where I can just go to the store and get a couple of young coconuts. It's like a 40-minute drive. So I want to, keep them and make sure that whatever I do with them is really good, which is so ridiculous. I mean, I should just enjoy them. And I was reading on the forums, some people were saying, I asked the question, what are you having a problem with right now, or what are you having trouble with? And T, who is just one of my angels on this forum, she's amazing. T was saying that she's been kind of afraid to get in the kitchen and afraid to cook and afraid to blend, and she has this kind of block on cooking. And I just want to say, when I first learned how to cook, it was totally from recipes. I mean, I would just go, I was like, I can read, and if I can read, I can cook. And I really encourage you guys to just get in your kitchen, get some recipes out, find them on Gone Raw, go get a book, something, and just get in your kitchen and start playing around. Just experiment. It's not going to necessarily turn out to look like it does in the cookbook, believe me. But if you put all of those ingredients together, it's probably going to taste like it does in the cookbook. So you might as well give it a try. So somebody suggested that I make the sesame cashew dumplings from Matthew Kinney's Everyday Raw. So guess what I have in the dehydrator? Look at those. Those are edible little coconut dumpling wraps. It's kind of like making fruit leather with coconut. So I taped the beginning of my little cooking demo. You guys will have to wait till tomorrow to see the final outcome. But it's kind of exciting being in the kitchen and just exploring. Cooking is both a science and an art. So just get in there and play and have fun, and don't worry if you screw it up. Believe me, there have been, like Matthew said in the day one video, not everything that came out of his kitchen made it to the cookbook. So explore and have fun and watch me make these coconut wraps. See you in a minute. Woo! Okay, I'm going to take my young coconut, and based on the wonderful video that Sarah Beth did, I am going to start peeling away the husk and to get down to where I can open up this young coconut. It's kind of amazing what you'll do to get the meat of this sucker out. But it's kind of fun. And once I've peeled around and gotten a lot of the really soft husk off, I'm going to start using the butt of my knife. Let me step back a little bit. Using the butt of my knife and tapping around the side. And look, I already found the soft spot on this one. The water's already starting to come out. So I'm just going to tap around the circumference. And right here, I have my little soft spot here. I'm going to start tapping around, and then I can just kind of pop it open, pry it open. So I'm going to start tapping around here. The dogs don't like the tapping. They think somebody's at the door. Okay, so just keep tapping around. Okay, I pried the top off, and look at that, a full cup, 1 full cup of coconut water came out of that coconut. So delicious. And I'm just going to clean out all the little coconut shards that I've gotten in there and start scooping out my meat. I'm going to use a spoon to scoop out the coconut meat. Just take it, and it separates really easily, you know, these soft coconuts, these young ones. It's such a different experience if you've ever tried to get coconut meat out of an old brown coconut. You cannot do this. You can just scoop it out. So I'm going to scoop it out, put it into a bowl, and I'm going to separate each one of the coconuts so that I can do 2 different color wraps. I'm going to make orange wraps and green wraps. And now to add color, I'm going to juice a carrot into my coconut and then blend it all together in the Vitamix. So here we go. Let's juice up a carrot here. And I'm going to do the other one with spinach. I'm going to juice some spinach in the other bowl. And now I've got the carrot and coconut in Andre, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt, some salt right here in the top, just a little bit, and puree this, and then it'll be ready to go onto the dehydrator sheet. Okay. I'm going to pour this right out into the middle of my dehydrator sheet. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? I actually had to add a little bit of coconut water because without the coconut water, it was kind of thick, and I know that these do need to be pretty thin. So I added just a touch of coconut water to thin it out a little bit. And then I am just going to start spreading this out very thinly across the sheet. And then you put it in the dehydrator. I have my yellow sheet here and my green sheet, and those will be dehydrating for 4 to 6 hours, and then we can make the wraps. So I'll show you that part tomorrow. So as you can see, this project is either going to be fabulous and something that, you know, I'm taking pictures and blogging about, or it's going to be a complete disaster. Who knows? But nothing ventured, nothing gained. My request for all of you is to just get in your kitchen and try something new this weekend. Just go crazy. Just try something new and report back. Tell us how it went. Eat your veggies.